Arash the Archer is a heroic archer figure of Iranian mythology. Summary. The basic story of the bowman runs as follows. In a war between the Iranians and Turanians over the royal glory, the Turanian general Afrasiab has surrounded the forces of the righteous Manacher, and the two sides agree to make peace. Both reach an agreement that whatever land falls within the range of a bowshot shall be returned to the Manacher and the Iranians, and the rest should then fall to Afrasiab and the Iranians. An angel instructs Manacher to construct a special bow and arrow, and Arash is asked to be the archer. Arash then fires the specially prepared arrow at dawn, which then traveled a great distance before finally landing and so marking the future border between the Iranians and the Iranians. In Talabi and Balami, Arash is destroyed by the shot and disappears. In Al-Tabari, he is exalted by the people, is appointed commander of the archers and lives out his life in great honor. The distance the arrow travels varies. In one it is 1,000 leagues, in another 40 days' walk. In several the arrow traveled from dawn to noon, in others from dawn until sunset. A few sources specify a particular date for the event. The Middle Persian Ma'ifrawardan notes the 6th day of the first month. Later sources associate the event with the name-day festivities of Taygan, presumably provoked by the homonymity with the Yazat-Tir arrow. The location from which Arash fired his arrow varies as well. In the Avesta, it is Ario. Kasha, a not further identified location in the middle climb. Islamic era sources typically placed the location of the shot somewhere just south of the Caspian Sea, variously in Tabaristan, a mountain top in Ruyan Amil Fortress, Mandamavandasari. The place the arrow landed is variously identified as Mount Kvanvand in the Avesta, a river in Bork, east of Bork, Bactria, Tokaristan, the banks of the Oxus River emerve. According to al-Biruni, it hit a nut tree between Fargana and Tabaristan, in the furthest reaches of Khorasan. The name Arash remains a popular name among Iranians. Origins of the name. Although several sources appear to have considered Arash to be the origin of the name Arshak, the name of the Parthian dynasty derives from a Parthian or Eastern Iranian equivalent of Ardashir, i.e. Artaxerxes, specifically Artaxerxes II, from whom the Arsacids claimed descent. As is typical for names from oral tradition, there are numerous variations of Arash. In the Avesta the name appears as Eriksha of the swift arrow, having the swiftest arrow among the Iranians. This Avestan language form continues in Zoroastrian Middle Persian as Irash, from which the anglicized Aruk derives. New Persian and Arabic forms include Irash and Irash in Al-Tabari and Ibn Ali-Tiya Arash-Batir in Al-Tabari, Arash in Al-Talabi, Arash in Makdesi, Balami, Mojmal, Marasi, Al-Biruni, and in the Vizaraman of Gorgani. Names with a stock epithet representing the Avestan swift arrow include Al-Tabari's Arash-Batir and Mojmal's Arashi-Shoatir. A surname form includes Arash, Arash Kaman Gia Arash, bow expert. Modern legend. Siavash Khosrai, contemporary Iranian poet, wrote the long poem of Arash the Archer in 1959. This epic narrative, based on ancient Persian myth, depicts Arash's heroic sacrifice to liberate his country from foreign domination. Then appears Bahram Beyzai's Eros in 1977. Neither a short story nor a play, and in part a response to the former's Erosi Kamangia. Beyzai's Eros was staged a number of times around the world, most notably in Annenberg Auditorium, Stanford University, California in July 2013.